Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will present eco. The topic is elasticity. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Fitri bin Muhammad Fauzi. ID number is SIT 24110134. I'm from class TB 1A. Firstly, I would like to read question 1 first. This article pinpoints that the driver of Malaysia's economic growth in quarter 3 2024 is domestic demand, particularly in its services sector. Assuming within the tourism sector, hotel accommodation prices rose by 12% due to increasing demand, while quantity demanded only fell by 4%. Question A. Calculate the price elasticity of demand for hotel accommodation. Is the demand elastic or inelastic? Question B. This article also references multiple government measures to enhance family income and therefore the creation of demands. Explain how changes in household income might influence the price elasticity of demand for tourism services. How to solve question A? First, we need formula PED. What is PED? PED stands for price elasticity of demand. The calculation is PED equal to the percentage change in quantity demand divided to percentage change in price, as you can see the picture in the slide. From the information provided in question 1, change in price is 12% and change in quantity demand is 4%. So PED equal 4% to 12%, and the answer is 0.33. So the PED is 0.33. Okay, for question B. This article also references multiple government measures to enhance family income and therefore the creation of demand. Explain how changes in household income might influence the price elasticity of demand for tourism services. Income has emerged as a key driver for tourism demand worldwide. As household income increases, the percentage of income spent on recreation and similar products increases more than proportionally. Changes in household income provide a useful tool for planning and give critical insight into tourism demand.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Amani Zafira binti Zulkifli. My ID number is SIT 24110126. I am from class TBIT 1A, Diploma in Business in Information Technology. Now I am going to present to you my economic questions. Let's discuss question number 2. Question 2. Suppose an 8% increase in household income results in a 12% increase in demand for luxury goods, such as imported cars. A. Calculate the income elasticity of demand for imported cars. Are imported cars a necessity or a luxury good? B. In what manner might the alterations in income levels addressed in the article influence the demand for these goods? Now, this is graph of income elasticity of demand curve based on question number 2. This is my calculation. Formula that we are using in this calculation is EY equals to percentage change in quantity demand divided by percentage change in income, making it 12 divided by 8 equals to 1.5. So the EY is more than 1. Next, this is my explanation. Are imported cars a necessity or a luxury goods? Before we move on to the answer, there are 3 types of goods in elasticity chapter. which is luxury goods, normal goods, and inferior goods. If EY is more than 1, it would be luxury goods. If EY is less than 1, it would be normal good. And if the EY is negative, it would be inferior good. The answer is imported cars are a luxury goods because the income elasticity of demand is more than 1. Imported cars is a luxury goods because the relationship between income and quantity demanded of imported cars is positive and EY is more than 1, making it elastic demand. Next question, B. In what manner might the alterations in income levels addressed in the article influence the demand for these goods? The answer is 8% increase in income level have a significant influence on the demand of luxury goods. If there's an increase in income level, the total demand of luxury goods also increases. When there's a decrease in income level, there would also be a decrease in total demand of luxury goods. As individuals' income rises, they are more likely to allocate a larger portion of their income to luxury items. In conclusion, any increase in income levels, especially in the context of economic growth like in the article, would likely lead to a rise in demand for luxury goods, as consumers' ability and willingness to spend on such items would increase due to the positive income of elasticity of demand. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone, and especially to Madam Nasrin. My name is Ami Wajiha from Divid 1A. My ID is SIT 2411004. Now let's figure out. This is my question. The manufacturing sector has been key driver of economic growth with increased demand for raw materials like steel and aluminium. Suppose the price of steel rose by 50% leading to a 10% increase in the demand. The first question is A. Calculate the cross price elasticity of demand between steel and aluminium. This is the explanation about Kerr's substitute. Q refers to quantity and P refers to price. 10% divide 50% equal to 0.67%. 50% refers to steel rose and 10% is the increase in the demand. This 0.67% refers to substitute goods. Example of Kerr's substitute. From the curve, we can see the price of steel is increased. It is increased from P0 to P1 by 50%. The quantity of aluminium also increased from Q0 to Q1, which is by 10%. This is another question, which is B. Question B. Determine whether these goods are substitutes or complement. Justify your answer using insight from the article. Steel and aluminium show a relationship that may be more likely to be substitute. This is because when the price of increase by 10%, a change in the price of good steel affect the demand for another good aluminium, which is indicate that these two goods may be used as alternative to each other in some applications or industries. Example for the demand and supply of substitute goods where both are positive. If the price of Arabica coffee rises astronomically, then the demand for Robusta coffee, which is its substitute, will also increase. Production of Robusta coffee will increase in order to meet the demand. This is what exactly happened between steel and aluminium. Let's apply the idea of substitute goods to the case of steel and aluminium. Both is high BT, increasing demand and supply under the following scenario. Suppose there is a suddenly tremendous surge in investment across the world in infrastructure development, with a focus on renewable energy such as solar panels and wind turbines, electric vehicles, and lightweight construction. Such increased material demand would greatly impact the market condition of steel and aluminium. This is my conclusion. When the price of one good rises, the demand for its substitute also increases. When the price of something goes up, people start looking for cheaper alternatives. So, if the price of one's good increase, the demand for its substitute increase as consumers switch to save money. As more people buy the substitute, producers step in to increase supply to meet the growing demand. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone and our lecturer, Madam Nashra. My name is Aisyah Batusha binti Modi. I'm from class DBIT 1A and my ID number is SID 241100003. Today, I will be discussing two questions about elasticity. Let's dive in. For the first question, which focuses on calculating the price elasticity of supply (PES) for electronic goods and determining whether the supply is elastic or inelastic. Okay, price elasticity of supply (PES) is calculated the percentage change in quantity supply divided by the percentage change in price. In this question, the percentage change in quantity supply is 5% and the percentage change in price is 12%. Makes it the answer is 0.42%. The equation shows that it is less than 1, which means it is inelastic. It is illustrated that the supply is unresponsive to price and changes. For the inelastic supply curve, the price of electronic goods increased by 12% is represented on the vertical axis, while the quantity supply increased by only 5% is shown on the horizontal axis. Based on my calculation, the equation resulting to be inelastic. The increase in quantity supply smaller than the increase in price. Let's take a look for the second question. For the second question, discuss two factors based on the article that might contribute to the observed elasticity in the manufacturing sector. The first one is improved production supply. Upgrade the availability of supply raw material electronic goods from supplier. For example, metals and steel. Raw material is easy to obtain as it is so widely used. There is a large supply network spanning the entire globe. This means there are rarely shortage of the raw materials needed to produce steel. It is for raw material can be quickly used and production supply need to consistently prepare emergency raw material stock in case there is a short in supply production that might cause shortage. It will lessen the production time resulting to elastic supply. To summarize, supply raw material are the elasticity in supply factor. The second one is time frame production. Based on the article, supply tends to be inelastic due to firms not be able to increase the production quickly. When the fixed inputs such as machinery can be changed in the short run due to short time, or it can be easily adjusted within the short run time frame. For example, company clouds can change their equipment such as oven, mixer to increase the output. It is because it will take significant amount of time to find a replacement and to install it. It may increase the production cost, leads to incapable to achieve maximum profits. To summarize, fixed inputs are the elasticity in supply factors. That's all. Thank you.